Hello, my special friends. Let us take advantage of the resurgence of spiritual, mental, and moral force that comes with the solstice time. It is the feeling and the thought in our hearts which reach people and steer their hearts to a better feeling, a wider and stronger action, for all our hearts are based in the same one life. Robert Crosby. Yuletide begins on December 21st, 22nd, and lasts through New Year's Day. December 21st is the shortest day of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, when the sun appears to stand still at its southernmost point of the ecliptic. On a geographic map, this would be the equivalent to the Tropic of Capricorn, 23 Celsius south of the equator. The solstice at this sacred time of year is one of the most powerful and significant times of the solar year, a time of transition as the sun appears to pause and stand still. Shortly after this day, the sun will gradually appear to make its way back north again, bringing with it the return of the light. In the darkness before the dawn, we are symbolically confronted with our own soul journey, searching for that ephemeral light of enlightenment. Whether we seek this truth through ritual, religion, community, prayer, parties, love, the wonders of nature, or festive holiday lights and candles, it also brings a hope for renewal, rebirth, and for wisdom and light. And if we can ride this wave, dedicating ourselves to this journey at this time of year, it can help to bring us where we need to go. In wintertime, the potential of life still lies dormant within the earth, waiting for the return of the light to invigorate it once again. So too, in our own lives, it is meant to be a time of rest and contemplation. This is our own version of hibernation and withdrawal, where we seek our own potential within. The symbolism of the winter solstice here in the north and the Yuletide time of year is perhaps the basis from which our New Year's resolutions evolved. For with this shift into the sign of Capricorn also comes a renewed surge and commitment to purpose and growth. On the day of the solstice, celebrate the day with stillness, pausing to reflect on what once was, while looking with anticipation to what could it be. 0 Celsius of the cardinal signs sit on the Earth's axis. The ingress charts for when the sun enters the cardinal signs set the tone for the next quarter of the year. Therefore, all phenomena occurring on the Earth's axis is particularly relevant for marking important trends for months, and sometimes even years to come. This year, the Capricorn solstice coincides with the inferior conjunction of Mercury, which always occurs in the middle of the retrograde phase of Mercury. It is when Mercury appears to be consumed within the rays of the sun, having since completely disappeared from the evening sky. It will then return as a morning star in January. The inferior conjunction of Mercury on December 22nd is similar to the Mercury new moon, and begins the new Mercury cycle. This is a time of renewal where the most salient thoughts seated at the inferior conjunction will set the tone for the next 111-day Mercury cycle. At the time of the solstice and the inferior conjunction of Mercury, both Sun and Mercury will be trine expansive Jupiter, while also sextile Saturn. This is important, for the tone they are setting is one that will be launching us into the new year, with an upcoming Jupiter-Saturn sextile. Whereas Jupiter has been seeding a new vision for the future, Saturn is working from behind the scenes in order to make that vision a closer and more achievable reality. Both Mercury and Jupiter will station direct at the new year, allowing those hopes and plans to be brought to fruition. And just know that with the Sun ingress into Capricorn on the day of the solstice, that we are already beginning to see those seeds germinating. Some keywords for the season of Capricorn are planning, setting goals, organization, self-discipline, and yearning for achievement. We have got goals. This is that when, riding with the retrograde phase of Mercury, we reflect on the year that was and look forward with anticipation to the year that will be. Capricorn season is especially conducive to making commitments that will stick, hence the tradition of making resolutions with the new year. However, the solstice is a time of stillness and contemplation, not action. Therefore, use the Capricorn solstice to pause and reflect on what has brought you to this place, while also wistfully considering what could be. What have you learned, and what achievements have you made in 2023 that you would also wish to bring with you into 2024? What would you want to learn more about? What goals would you like to set for yourself this year? What is your bucket list looking like for 2024? It is the season of the birth of the sun, the coming back and bringing into fructification those seeds and plants needing sun energy for their growth and expression. But it is more than that, because behind the sun, as behind every single body, there is a spirit, there is life, and there is intelligence. Robert Crosby. It is most important in the next day and weeks to make time to be quiet and still and to ask to be prepared on soul and all levels for 2024, which is a crucial year of immense changes as the ascension process accelerates. All the navigational tools you need are within yourself and amplified by the divinity within your own soul as one with your monad and all that is. We are being lifted into the higher soul self, where our inner suns unite with the illumined suns beyond suns, and where all which has been encoded in our 12 and 24 DNA strands are being fully activated with the keys and codes of illumination and sacred geometries of the Metatron's cube encoded within the suns beyond suns. More than this, vital keys and codes from the divine feminine and divine masculine sacred knowledge are being downloaded to prepare us for the golden age of love and unity in ways we cannot even comprehend right now. Quiet time connecting with nature is vital, yet also grounding all of this firmly into Mother Earth. It is vital. By Judith 𝐾𝐨.